Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to the Austro-Hungarian campaign, where the Great War continues. Heavy cruiser duel to start off with. The Debrecen trying to defend this convoy. At least we might have a chance that we can spot this enemy, and they don't have a cloaking device. You did a radio interview? Very cool. Local town one. Hey, it's still radio. Where are you? Let's try and use the AI seeking trick. If you don't know what that is, if you press AI control when no enemies are spotted and then leave it off, your ship will come to a heading that's directly at the enemy. And no, the heavy cruisers have devices as well. They're just not very good ones, apparently. Right. They do have torpedoes, I seem to remember. So, no being silly. Looks like they're moving away, though. Flooding hit. Yeah, there's their taunt range. So I don't mind them staying at range. Yeah, look, enough about exam letters. Let's talk about turret letters. Much better. Now, I'm not sure what the optimal turret layout is. Interestingly, I watched a video from the Battleship New Jersey people, and they've been discussing that. Their curator's opinion was that ABXY triples were the ideal layout, which I thought was a really interesting conclusion, because not many later battleships were built like that. Obviously the Montanas were planned, but never built. And you know, it's not really one I'd considered as optimal, because to me, certainly in dreadnoughts, those tend to be a little bit too much firepower, and you are sacrificing something else, either speed or protection. And the standard class battleships, for me, they lacked speed. I mean, they're slow. And I built one recently in the Taskmaster Top Gear challenge. And it performs well, it's just slow. And as well, Tennessee in the Battleship League did very well. But again, slow. And I'm just curious, because for me, that, yes, the firepower is really nice, but I think it's too much. I'd rather have a bit more speed and a bit or armor, but I mean, if it's the US, they tend to drop the speed, not the armor. But yeah, I'm curious what other people think. So for me, it's in dreadnoughts anyway. It's mainly how I'm talking. I think it's the ABX triple. I think once you can get those going, those are really, really nice because they let you have a nice short citadel. You've got plenty of forward firepower, so you can be relatively aggressive. You've generally got good firing angles. I think it gives you a nice blend. I do like the ABXY duels, especially earlier on before you get the good triple turret protects. AB quad is interesting, but if I was going for 12 guns, I'd go ABX quads. Assuming you can get the techs. Speaking of Top Gear, did you see the new Grand Tour trailer? Oh, blew up the torpedoes, nice. I don't think I have. The last Grand Tour thing I saw was the lockdown special, or did they do one after that? Anyway, no, they did was the last one the French one? I think it is. But yeah, I'll have a look at that. I'm really excited for Clarkson's Farm Season 2 as well. Yeah, oh no, I like the New Jersey stuff as well. Best turret layout depends on the times. Yeah, quite right, Jaded Cynic. Quite right. You have to take that into account. Battleship League, I was doing some recording today, actually. I'm going to try and get it done by the end of next week. And then you'll start to see the videos come out. Yeah, ABXY is heavy. I think if you're going down to 10 guns, then you save a lot more weight by going down to 9. Because you know you've got that shortened citadel. I think that makes a huge difference. But the Doria layout, the 2 and then the 3, does actually work. It's not bad. Didn't think the French one was that good. I quite like the French one. French quads on an American layout. Yes, it works. Definitely works. Any idea how to get... yes, T-Dub. So if you bought Ultimate Admiral through the Zola alpha, pre-alpha phase, or whatever it's called, if you don't have... You will have an email from Zola with your Steam key. But you've missed it. Thanks for the 100 bits, by the way. Thank you very much. If you get in touch with the Ultimate Admiral devs through the Game Labs forums and send them an email and say, hey, I bought my game on Zola, here's my details, they will find out what your key is and they will send it to you. There's been a few people who kind of missed the email for it. And they have, you know, they are able to generate keys themselves. So, like, they will be able to give you a key. So, yeah, if you bought it through the Zola version, but you don't have, so the email won't have been from Dreadnoughts. It will have been from Zola. And I find that those often get tagged by spam filters, and then they get dumped. But yeah, if you haven't had the email, just get in touch and say, I didn't get my email. Yeah. And then they should be able to sort it for you. Right. How are things going? Not terribly. Nope. We'll keep fighting, thank you very much. Oh, that's not the most interesting fight in the world. I'm just going to auto-resolve that. Yep. Oh, we had a peace deal anyway. Ooh, hello. Yes, I'll take Corsica and Tunisia. 2 years, eh? They gave them to us as well. Oh, yes. Very nice. The Austro-Hungarian Empire expands in 1914. We now have very sunny holiday destinations. Well, that was a bit of a surprise. Wait, how much did the French... Oh, yeah, of course, because we took all their money. Ah, interesting. Well, I think that's it. Everybody's at peace again. Which is interesting. Did I unlock Chupera yet? No, that would be what really makes me want to go for a refit. Get rid of this cordite, because it's flipping awful. I might actually pop down a priority into explosives so I can get them. Right, our finances are going to be completely ruined. Because everyone doesn't see control. Go on to limited, please. Limited as well. Oh, you're repairing. Okay. That's not enough. So I'm going to pare back our crew training budget. I'm not spending enough on crew training. I'll leave that then. We'll cut back on text funding to 80%. Yeah, I know. Italy it is next. Although, yeah, Italy or Britain probably going to come into the war next. Germany broke our alliance, so our relations have been reset with them. I wasn't expecting that at all when I started the episode. Not in the least. Naval exercise closest to Italy. I can't afford it. Sure. Cut those Italians down to size. The audio and the video's out of sync. Not on my end. Thank you, Inverted GC. Ah, it was your end. Okay. Yeah, sometimes Twitch goes a bit funny. Still though, it's nice to expand the empire. Right, yes. Hopefully that is Chupera, and we can get some refits done before we end up at war with the Italians. Although we do have positive pressure on relations. Like, look, France is actually positive with us. My goodness. If we can avoid war for a little bit, that's no bad thing. Please be Chupera. Nope. It's one of those blank texts that doesn't do anything. I could do, but I don't really need a new battleship. I don't have new guns to put on it. I don't have a new hull. Like, there's no compelling reason to do it. And because we're on legendary difficulty, we do not have the resources to just go around building new classes of ship whenever we fancy it. Although I did unlock the dreadnought too, I think. Now you mention it, but yeah, I don't have another size of gun. We do have plenty of ships. I mean, we don't, but we do. If you see what I mean. Yeah, I think. Just having a look at it. Destroyers, no we don't. I do have the destroyer hull though. We could build some destroyers. I don't know. Do we have anything? Yeah, we do have the dreadnought too, but there's nothing compelling about this to me because we still only have. Yeah, we got the. I went for the 12 inches, didn't I? We could go up to 13, but I'd like to jump to 14. So maybe we can get the 14 Mark IIIs. We'll build a new dreadnought and destroyers. Maybe. Destroyers might be worth it. Just to do convoy protection and stuff like that. See if we can build anything good. Oh, there's we're at the limit. Wow, those are all terrible. Guns, what have we got? Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 3, Mark 4-inch gun then. Or, yeah, 4-inch gun. Mind you. Yeah, they do have a lot better range. Rate of fire is still pretty good. I wonder, maybe the 3-inch instead. Better rate of fire. Tell you what, I never normally fiddle around with lengths. Let's split the difference. Let's go for a 3.5-inch weapon. 4.7s. That's a British caliber. Rose Dragonslayer, hello. Oh, Millie, shush. Oh, you passed your flight instructor test. Oh, well done. Congratulations. Very pleased to hear that. Yeah, I think the 3-inch gun on this type of destroyer hull is going to be enough. Millie, shush. She's arguing with me. Maximum bulkheads, of course. See, I definitely don't want to go for a 4.7, and the reason is 4.7 lies between the 4-inch Mark III and a 5-inch Mark II, so it'll basically be like a Mark II.5, and so I really don't want to do that. But a 3.5-inch gun, I think, is going to serve our purposes very nicely. Oh, we do have oil. That's nice. Took me ages to get oil. That's the French. Maybe we found some in Tunisia. Right. Smoke. Go for a big funnel on induced. What about forced? Yeah, we'll go for an ultra enhanced funnel and a forced boiler. Should mean that we can get a pretty nice turn of speed out. Just looking for where well, I mean, 34 knots might not sound particularly fast for a destroyer, but in 1914, I think that's pretty speedy. No, silent service, that's not how it works. Yeah, if you increase the size of a gun and the next size up is not the same mark, you lose. Like the game applies a scaling thing to it. So you know, if you've got 14-inch Mark III and 15-inch Mark Is, a 14.9-inch gun is more like a Mark I than a Mark III. It's to stop you going, oh well, I'll just use a 14.9-inch instead of a 15, basically. Or whatever. But that's probably the most common example. because the game tends to hand out text like that. Right. Yes. I think we're going to have 2 of those on the back, and we're going to need a torpedo launcher. Can I fit? No. Let's see how we go with this. Bloody hell with the stereoscopics. RDF, that's nice. Oh, we do have tube powder. Okay, refit time then. I must have missed us getting tube powder. Now then, HE shell choice is going to be a lot more important. So HE pen currently is 1.5, which is not great because an enemy destroyer, they had, well, the French ones had 1.5 inches. Let's assume they have the same armor quality. That means we should be able to go, if we can go through 3 inches of armor with an HE shell, we'll be able to completely obliterate enemy destroyers. So yes, that works. So at about 3,000 meters, we should be able to go through even an armored destroyer with the HE shells. So yes, I think we'll go with the cat ballistic HE shells. Got loads of weight left. However, we are going to armor ourselves. Not that 1.5 inches is exactly amazing, but it does help. Wow, we have a lot of spare weight. A bit of a forward weight offset. No. What I'm thinking though is I might be able to fit another weapon system in on the side. A 2-inch gun or something. No, it's one of those holes where they don't like it. I mean, I can fit them there, but that's going to give me a lot of roll. What else can we get? Spacious crew quarters, maximum range, so they could be useful right up and down the mid. 90%. So much displacement left. And yes, I know I've got reduced shell ammo. Go for standard then. Can I reduce the displacement? No, that's minimum. I wonder. Yeah, we've got spacious crew. We've got maximum range, maximum bulkheads. I mean, I can push the engines, but she's on 100% engine efficiency. I guess she's just underweight. I mean, it will make her cheaper. These are very cheap, at 5 million each. I can't. It's. I would do that. I'd bring her down to 1,000 tons, but she won't let me. Yeah, you're right, Jacky Chan. It will leave plenty of room for refits. Maybe even fitting radar and stuff like that to it, because it is a useful little ship. Yeah, we'll just go with this. The Uskoka, right? Esoteric fish. No, I didn't. Did you put it in today? Hornet. Yeah, we can go with the Hornet. Appropriate. They will sting the enemy, certainly will. Just need to noodle around with the weights a little bit. There we go. Yep, fine. Hornets. Yes, this was starting year 1910, so currently in 1914. We fought one more with France, and it was a glorious victory. So I'm going to build these in series because we're probably going to struggle with budget. So 7 months, well, and I'll just kind of continuously build destroyers. Let us get refits underway, though. Get rid of that bloody cordite. Useless rubbish. Okay. We can also go on to oil boilers, which reduces our smoke interference. That's very nice. Can we get an extra knot of speed out? We can, but it's much too much. No, we didn't unlock any of that. It's all the same, pretty sure. Nope, got Anti-Flood 3. That's the big one, though. Which means we can go to heavy shells. We can get RDF systems. And we can get a range up a little so that she's a standard across the board. And we still have a little bit of weight left for future refits. So that's fine. Right. Refit all of those. It's only 2 months. I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the Sigismund. Except the game's going to have problems with the design. There we go. So can we put her onto oil? Can we force her boilers? Can force her boilers. Just interested if we can get a bit more speed out of it. Yeah, because at 24 knots, she'll be the same speed as the big battleships, which is a very nice change. Anti-Flood 3, cordite to tube powder, standard to heavy shells, RDF, and I think we're done. Haven't unlocked anything else as yet. No. And I think that's fine in terms of a refit. So yeah, they've got the short range, but now I can have a battle line going at the same speed, and yeah, an extra 3 knots speed is very nice. Yeah, I love the small dreadnought. I think it's a brilliant little hull, and the nations that get access to it are really fortunate. Alright, that's another 2 months for them. And then the heavy cruiser. Let's see what we can do with her. Again, we can switch to oil. Might be able to force her boilers as well. I'll come back to the speed though. We do have a little bit of weight left. That's good. I can also change a beam and draft if I wanted to, but 21. Yeah, she's losing engine efficiency, but we can get her an extra knot and an extra pip of range, so that she's a little bit more capable. Otherwise, I think that's fine. Save that one. Yeah, I think you're right. I think, Blackbird, I think destroyers are going to be useful. Stick them in Corsica and Tunisia. Right, let's get those refitted as well. So 2 months. Please don't declare war on me in the next 2 months. 1. So I'm going to have at least 4 destroyers. So I can put 1 in each of these. In fact, I'll probably go for 1 in every port, so that we always have a destroyer around. 1 month. There we go. Everything's refitted. Oh, now I get reinforced bulkheads and watertight doors. Of course. I don't want to go in for another refit immediately. That's annoying. I should have checked that. I could take that priority off. There'll be another opportunity to do a refit. How are things looking for us? Yeah, pretty good actually. Pretty good. I'm going to add another Hornet to the build queue. Just trying to spread out the cost a little bit. H adjectives. Dreadnought 3. Interesting. Interesting. I don't have the guns to put on her. I mean, we're researching Mark 115s, but I'm going to wait till I get Mark 3 somethings. Mark 1 and Mark 2 guns are just terrible. But we can have a quick look at that hull. Could be interesting, yeah. So this is the Dreadnought 2. We should probably skip. But the Dreadnought 3, that's a nice hull. That's a proper super Dreadnought. So if we can get 14-inch Mark III guns for that, that could be a very interesting ship. Yes, definitely. Right. Research big guns. And we can also probably, yeah, let's get another Hornet under construction. And these 3 are going to be the home defense squadron. And then I've got loads of money actually, so I'm just going to order the next. I'm going to order them in pairs, and then next month I'll add another pair. Drop bottom hulls, very nice. There we go. Yeah, so every port will have a destroyer. And that'll be fine. And you should be unlimited. Burning money there. I'm making 17 million. I'm going to invest in some more shipyard capacity. 50,000 tons is probably enough. But it's always nice to have a little bit more. Can I afford that? Yeah, we'll go for an expansion. Up to 66,000 tons. I probably won't be building ships much bigger than that. It's nice to get as close to the cap as early as you can. H-class ships. Yeah, that's a tricky one. I mean, they're all called Hornet at the moment. It's like Hornet D1, Hornet D2. There's the 15-inch Mark 1s. How many months do I have to wait for those? 6. Okay. Triple turrets. Nice to have. What? Auto mod? Apparently doesn't like that. Right. International conference, eh? Wow, that's a good option. Although that's possibly better. Wow, all of these are actually pretty good. We don't need the unrest reduction. An unrest of 2 is fine. We don't need naval prestige either. But I don't want to increase unrest, so I'm going to go for the middle option. Our fleet is equipped with everything necessary to defend itself and is currently focusing on training the crew. Oh. Britain and Germany are at war again. Okay. And we are siding with the British? What? And Germany's also declared war on Italy. And there, we also support the Italians. What? What? What on earth? Is that Ponza 26? Thank you very much for the follow. What? Germany, nobody likes you. Look at that. Good grief. From allies to enemies, it would seem. Well, war with Germany is pretty pointless. When you're Austria, at least in the naval sense. So, not even sure what to make of that. They don't really have any territories, like sea territories, that we'd be particularly interested in. Building new ships. Yes, everybody's building new ships. France and Germany are at war, and we're siding with the French against the Germans. How long? Yeah, we're going to surely get a war event with Germany as well. What the hell? Oh, JD's sitting. That's good. So, Hornet. Hardy. Halting. Hopeful. Hurried. Or how about just the hurry? Yeah, no, I'm going to go hope rather than the false. Although, yeah, hurry. Hold fast, that's good. And the hex. Cool. Thank you very much. I have no idea. I have no idea what the Germans are up to. I got a couple of spare destroyers here, so I'm going to send one. I'm going to send Hardy to Berserker. And we're going to send Hope to Tunis. And then the other two, when they finish, I'm going to send them to Koska. I'm going to have a look at the fleets, actually. France should pop into the war as well, but they don't seem to. Ah, here we are. They will declare war on us if we do not show a sign. They ask us to invest our portion of naval funds. Yeah. No. The Grand Alliance assembles. What the dickens? Right, let's have a look. Britain has 10 battleships, 5 battlecruisers, 18 heavy cruisers, 19 light cruisers, and 18 destroyers. Italy's much the same. 9 battleships, 5 battlecruisers, 20 heavy cruisers, 25 light cruisers, 30 destroyers. Germany, 10 battleships, 4 battle cruisers, 15 cruisers, 23 lights, and 9 destroyers, which, you know, it's a lot more than our small fleet. But look, we have, well, we don't have 12 battleships, we have 4. Oh no, it's the other way around. We have 8 battleships and 4 battle cruisers, so we're not far off. How does one win a war? It's fairly mysterious, actually, how we, how you actually win a war. Basically, there's a few things the game calculates. One is victory points, so that tells it how the war is going. The other one is the current state of the national economy. If the AI has a bad economy, it will start generating events to end the war. And then the AI can choose, when it gets those events, whether it's going to surrender or not. And different country AIs respond differently. Yeah, sometimes you just get peace, and that's it. Right, given that Germany is quite far away, I'm going to wait a turn and see what happens. I wonder if they're going to try and send a fleet to come and deal with this. Because as far as I'm concerned, this is just free money. I don't think we want to be allied with France. Well, maybe, actually. We've taken everything off France that we would want. We've taken Corsica. We've taken Tunisia. They're not asking for money. And that would be the fastest enemies to friends thing ever. And alliances break all the time, so it's not like we'll never be able to declare war on them or something if we want to. But we've taken what we need from the French. Maybe they just recognise the greatness of the Austro-Hungarians. Maybe this is leading to a restoration of Charlemagne's empire or something. Because really it's Britain and Italy that I want to go to war with. And if I ally with France, I don't think they'll be able to ally with Britain or Italy. Well, no, they will. But they'll have to choose. Put a Habsburg back in Paris. Yeah, get rid of those bloody Carlings. Do you know what? Yes. Sure. Well, we were enemies not 2 years ago. Now we are the best of friends. Because we've taken your cool stuff. Right. Sure. Well, I don't know. It feels wrong to just sit in port and just use the war to generate free money. Because they really don't need to go out and fight. Oh, we're getting 14-inch Mark III guns in a month. Well, that sorts out what we're going to be doing next. Now see, Britain wants money. No. Exchange of prisoners? I think not. 14-inch Mark IIIs. Right, let's design us a super dreadnought. The Francis. Yes, perfect name. Symbolising our newfound friendship with our friends, the French, who absolutely won't betray us at the first opportunity. Right. Yeah, go for that tall advanced tower, I think. Oh, hello. This one's 8.5, but this one is 9 in the base accuracy stat. That's very nice. Okay. And I know I have triples now, but they're base triples, which are pretty terrible. So this is going to be very straightforward. It's now 1916. Frog. See if we can go for a forced ship. Yeah, we can. With one funnel. Seems fine by me. Well, can we get this thing to 24 knots? That would be nice. Oops. No. Yes. Can we go faster? 25? 26. It's getting heavy. Yeah, tops out there. But, 28 knots. Like, what's the difference between 28 and 26? 4%. That's worth it if we can manage it. That's a very fast battleship in this era. Yeah, the weights aren't terrible either. Okay, maybe we can do this. Right, barbette. The medium 4 will be fine. Yep. And then... yeah, we're overweight now. Hopefully we can offset it a little bit. Yeah, shorten the main citadel. And then we're going to want casement guns. I'm also going to have to look at these. What are they? 14-inch 48s. Not bad. What does maybe go up to a 50? 14-inch 50. Yeah, that's a nice balanced weapon. 1.24 rounds a minute. Oh, Darth Vendar, don't worry about that. Glad you're here. Don't worry about not being able to comment along or anything. Yeah, those are nice. Those are nice punchy guns. Now, if I'm going for a 14-inch gun, what kind of armour am I going to need? Call it 40-inch. What's my armour quality? 120%. Yeah. Those are very punchy indeed. So we're going to need probably 16 inches of belt and 8 on the main deck, which is going to be really heavy. No, it's going to be too heavy. I'm going to go for a 14.7 though. Let's step up what we've got and just keep the 16.8 on the turret. Let's go for 3.5, 3.5. I know I need to add the secondaries. 4.5 belts would be nice if we could have 7. Like, yeah, 4% overweight. I don't think we're going to be able to keep that top speed. And it would be nice to get 7-inch guns in. Do we have any Mark 3s? Oh, no, we do. Had the 4-inch. Let's go for the 4-inch then. They're going to be significantly lighter. That 4-weight offset. Not a simple build. Not a simple build. Inner belt, we're going to want that to be 7, and then 3.5, and then inner deck, 3.5. 6% overweight. See, this is where I can't keep the speed, but maybe later on, when we get a bit more efficient engines and things, we will be able to reach this top speed. But I think she's going to have to be cut back. 26 would be still pretty good. 24 would keep at the same speed as our current ships. And that saves a hell of a lot of weight. So I think 24 is a good option. She's then the exact same speed as our other battleships. But she's like tougher and has bigger guns. The only problem is that offset. Trying to think what's the best way to deal with that offset. Everything back. That's how you deal with an offset. It's going to have a long nose. Still has a 4-weight offset. Oh, I should check to see if we can fit any like 3-inch guns in or something like that. Yeah, we could. Wow, that even fits a 4-inch gun. It's nice. What about 2s? 2s, though, are probably the way to go. I know there's a point there for one, so you can put one. Where am I? Yeah, you know what? Put one there as well. I think that is fine. Just to add a little bit more firepower. Not that, you know, a 2-inch gun is setting the world on fire, but it helps. Saber through, a fast long-range cruiser. That would be lovely, but we still have First World War technology, so that is not happening anytime soon. Very tiny aft weight offset, but we also have weight back from doing all that, so maybe we could get our speed back to 26. Oof, no. Keep it at 24 then. She's going to be a fleet flagship, so that gives us spacious crew quarters, and I think that'll do it. That will do it. Lovely. I think she's a looker. What do we think, chat? Happy this? The Francis symbolizing our new Franco-Austrian friendship with a implicit "don't you dare." Don't you dare betray us. Vienna will be pleased. Let the schnapps flow. Thank you very much, Cthulhu Dawn, for the subscription and the message. we will save that then. And yes, I'll get one under construction. We'll see how many we built. I think if we build them in series, well, not completely in series, but if we like start one, wait until it's about halfway through, start building another one, and then when we get to however many we get to, that's when we start building a new class. And then when we get the new class, then we'll stop building these. I think that might work out. How much are they actually? 83 million. They're not bad. They're not bad at all. So for an extra 33 million, so they're basically an Adliber plus a Sigismund in cost. So they're not cheap, but they're not crazy expensive either. They are also even more in maintenance a month, so I can't go crazy with these. So I might actually build them purely in series. A pair called Tunisia and Corsica. We'll go, tell you what, might go for Tunisia and Corsica after this one. But yes, we will lay down the Francis. She's going to take 26 months to finish. So it's not like we're building these things super fast. But I think an appropriate response to German aggression. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end the episode, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.